This is a difficult, intense evening for everyone, especially for the families whose relatives have been taken captive. An initial list has been given of women and children that are set to be released in the first phase. Over the past hours, the officers in charge of the connection with the families have given the notices with sensitivity to all the families whose loved ones are on the list and to all the families of the Israeli hostages. These are complicated days. Nothing is sealed until it happens on the ground. And even during the process, there could be changes all the time. It is important to know that Hamas is a cruel and merciless enemy. We're expecting difficult days of joy and sadness. Hamas will attempt to use the outline of the deal and the pause in the fighting to spread disinformation and manipulation on the Israeli public. It does psychological warfare. We reiterate, do not spread rumors, do not pass unofficial information. We will report the information to the public only when the details and the facts are validated by us. The outline is not the end of the process of returning the hostages, but the beginning of it. There will be moments of uncertainty. Our hearts are with the families. We will continue to follow them and update them on any information in our possession, and we will continue to do everything in order to return all the male and female hostages. At this time, the headquarters of the IDF continue to prepare for the outline and to follow the information about the other hostages until they're all returned home. The IDF continues to fight at this very hour in the Gaza Strip. The taking over of the northern part of the Gaza Strip is the first phase of a long war, and we are setting for the next phases. We're looking ahead. In the next days, we will focus on planning and completing the readiness to executing the next stages. With the start of the pause in the fighting, our forces will be at the armistice line inside the Gaza Strip, and they will move within those agreed lines. In the north, in the morning hours, launches were made towards the Israeli communities in the north. The IDF attacked a squad of terrorists that attempted to fire an anti-tank missile. And we are in a military assessment all the time. We're attacking all the time, and with enforced forces and high vigilance. In the home front, continue to follow the guidelines, especially in times of pauses in the fighting. We must stay vigilant. There could be an event at any time. We must listen to the instructions. So far, we've given notices to the families of 392 fallen IDF soldiers. Our hearts are with the families at their difficult hour. We also are with the wounded and wishing them a speedy recovery. Questions? The spokesman of the Qatari Foreign Ministry says he hopes the pause will become permanent. As I said, we are in a long journey. In this journey, we have goals to fulfill, to dismantle Hamas, to bring the hostages back home, to rearrange the borders, to keep them safe and create deterrence in the region. In this process, we are in one stage, and if it happens tomorrow morning, it is a temporary stage with which we're going to return hostages back home, and after that we will continue the fighting. Returning the hostages is in stages, and the war is in stages. This we must understand. This is what was decided by the Israeli government, and the IDF executes.